Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is.
Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today we're talking about 7 ways to generate unstoppable cash flow. Now, that's 7 ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to generate unstoppable cash flow. Now, you have to realize that a lot of people think that having a job is cash flow. Having a job is not cash flow. Because first of all, if you have a job, that job is not yours for life. Anything can happen. You can lose your job, or your company can fold up. Even if you work for the civil service, a lot of things can happen. It's not a guarantee. It's not. In fact, when you have a job, you're just one step above poverty. Anything can happen. Just look at it like a chair. If you think about a chair, for instance, now, if you take a chair has 4 legs, right? 4 legs. Now, if you take away one of those legs, perhaps the chair might stand on 3 legs. It's quite possible, with physics, yes, it's quite possible that the chair can stand with 3 legs. But once you take away the 3rd leg, it's impossible. That chair will fall. So what do we learn from that? We learn that you need at least 3 streams of income. You need at least 3 streams of income for you to survive, for you to be above poverty, for you to be able to live a life whereby you are guaranteed that you will not fall into poverty when something happens to your main source of income. So it's very, very important, and that's why I teach people how to make money, how to bring in streams of income. You see, like I told you guys know I've traveled all around Africa, Asia, and I've seen the systemic endemic generational poverty, which a lot of people blame on generational curses. Hello, there are no such things as generational curses. It's just the generational bad habits that have gone from one generation to the next that produce poverty. And then when I speak to people, when I teach, when I minister in churches, I find out that a lot of people are not even aware of what income streams are. So I'm doing this video to help you raise your consciousness about income streams so that you can use your earned income. What's your earned income? Income from your job. You can use your earned income to begin to go into these 7 cash flow streams, and then eventually maybe you set a target for yourself, maybe about 10 years, then you should be able to migrate from your job into these income streams, and then you now have a situation whereby money is working for you. So without further ado, what is the first income stream? Now, the first income stream is profit. Profit. Now, what is profit? Profit is very, very easy. If you recall, now on February, I believe it was February 2nd, I did a video. And I told you guys, I said, buy cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then it was $32,000 per unit of Bitcoin. And I told you guys that, listen, because I index it, I don't just have a special feeling or like maybe a spirit tells me. No, I index. What index means is that I put all the information in an Excel, and I also have another app which I told you guys about, chart patterns. And then I index a cryptocurrency, and then I spot patterns. And I told you it was going to go up. And I told you guys to buy, and when it goes up, sell. Now, if you had listened to me, and a lot of people listen to me, they made money, it shot up to $38,000 and then to $44,000. I sold mine, a number of people sold theirs, now it has come back. Now, that money is profit. Profit is when you buy low, you sell higher, and then the margin in between is profit. So if you are in a country like maybe Kenya, and then you go to the interior and then you buy rice, you buy corn, you buy millet, and then you bring it to Nairobi, and then maybe you go to Kibera, the largest slum in Africa, or you go to some other market, and then you sell, at a price that is larger than the cost of price that you got it for. That is profit. Now that is a cash flow income stream, and it's one of the most reliable. A lot of people will say to me that, oh, well, profit can only come to people who have money. You have money. If you're watching this video, you have a smartphone, you got data, you got money. Don't wait until you have thousands of dollars, millions of dollars to start doing trading that can bring profit. Start where you are. Start where you are. Like I told people before, if you had bought $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2013, when Bitcoin was less than $1, by now that your money would have been worth about $4 million. Look at that. How long is that? In a period of 9 years, $100 would have gone to $4 million. Now, the next income stream is just royalties. Royalties. Now, royalties are very, very good for cash flow. I have written several books, and one of them, by the grace of God, happened to be a #1 bestseller. So I sleep and I wake up, I get royalties. And then it's not just from books, I write music, I produce music, just like, was it 2 weeks ago, I executive produced some music and I own the royalties. I own the copyright. So when people buy that music, I get royalties. Also, on this channel, I taught you guys about taking photos and selling them to Getty Images, to Shutterstock, when you have photos, you get royalties from your photos. A lot of people don't even know that. So royalty income is a very good way to get passive income. Like I'm sleeping right now, I don't do anything, and then money comes from my books. That is royalties. I get money from YouTube. That is royalties. I get money from my music. That is royalties. If I were into photos, I'm not, but if I were into photos, I would get money from my photos. That is royalties. That is the second, unstoppable cash flow income stream. Now, the third one is very good. Commissions. Commissions. What is a commission? Commission is when you do a sale, and then you're just selling for somebody else who has a sale, and that person who gets the money from the sale gives you a commission. So that is, it's right now, it's probably the biggest cash flow income stream for small and medium scale businesses. Why do I say so? If you watch on my channel, I've taught you guys about affiliate marketing. Yesterday I told you guys about ClickBank. The other time I told you guys about DigiSafe. I told you guys about several ways where you can do affiliate marketing. All they do is that they give you a link. You put that link on your social media. You put that link on your TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You put that on whatever social media platform that you use. And then every time somebody just clicks on that, sometimes you get some money. If you have it depends on the contract that you have. Or if they make a sale, if they just buy, and then maybe like a sale comes through, you get an income. And I know guys who are making from just commissions and from affiliate marketing, they're making $50,000 and above. It is more common than you think. That's why I've thought about it on this platform. And then there are other ways. A check came into my house, I think it was about 3 weeks ago, and then it was a check for about $800. And I was wondering, what is this $800 for? I read the paperwork and I called the company, and they said, well, in 2015, you helped sell some insurance, because I've got an insurance license. I just went to take the exam, I got the license, I passed, and then some people approached me, they started writing letters to me, and one guy came and told me, look, can you just refer us to people? And I did refer, and then they made a sale. From that sale in 2015, it has been renewed this year, and from that renewal, I got $800. Something I've forgotten all about. Commission. Look at that passive income from not even work, from just like something minimal I did in 2015. And also from real estate. A lot of people, they sell real estate on commission. So commission is another cash flow area. Now, the third one is just rent. Now, rent is very easy. Almost everybody understands rent. You build or you buy a property, you put tenants there, and then they pay you rent. It is an income stream that is so guaranteed, lifetime. And then you die, your children, they take that income stream. They die, their children take that income stream. It is perfect. You need to own real estate. If you don't have real estate, but be very careful. Location is very important when you buy real estate. You just don't want to buy real estate for just to own real estate. You want to buy real estate in a good area, a prime area. It is better you spend a lot of money buying real estate in a good area than to spend a little money buying real estate in a bad area. That real estate is not likely to increase. And this is a business, you're meant to get profit back. Now, the next area is dividend. Now, what are dividends? I'll tell you. Dividends are where you buy. Not every share on every stock yields dividends. So you need to be aware of that. Some don't yield dividends. So you need to be aware of that, and you buy dividend shares, dividend stock. I'll give you a very good example. If you buy shares from 1-800-Flowers.com Inc., it's a very hot share right now. And then if you're watching this, I'll encourage you to buy it. Currently, it's under $30. It's about $28.50. And then if you buy shares for 1-800-Flowers.com Inc., and then they give you a 7.5% dividend yield. So what that means is that if you invest $1,000, you're going to get $75 of dividend yield every year. Now, it's likely to increase as the year goes by because that 7.5 is not going to be static. Most of them, their dividend yield increases. It hardly reduces. So you're going to get that $75 for life. And then most likely it's going to increase. Now, maybe you invest $10,000, you're going to get 750. Now, the thing is that your shares are still there. And a lot of times you get bonus shares. So your shares, that is your initial principal, is expanding. Meanwhile, you're also getting dividends every year. And then if you die, your children, like for instance, I'm getting dividends from my mother, my late mother's stocks and shares. So dividends are a very good way to go. Now, you also have REITs. What are REITs? I've done a video on REITs on this channel. REITs are simply real estate investment trust, and different tax rules affect them. So they're a very good income source. And then you got REITs all over the world. You got them in America, in Canada, in Europe, also in Asia. You got some REITs in South Africa, and then some other parts of Africa. Not every part of Africa. But the good thing about REITs is that in America, there is no citizenship requirement for you to invest in a REIT. So you can invest in a REIT from America. And so what's a REIT? What a REIT is, you don't own the property, you just invest in a company that buys and builds properties. And then at the end of the year, all their profits, they share it to all those who own a piece of their REITs, so they are trustees. So if you invest like something like, typically some REITs, they give an interest of about 8%. Others give some slightly more, slightly less. Others give as high as 12%. So maybe you invest like $10,000. At the end of the year, you get like $800. And then your money is still there. And then sometimes you get as high as $1,200. It depends on the rate, it depends on the location, it depends on the country. And then the final income stream, interest. Now, interest, what are interest? You put your money in a bank, and then you get interest. If it's a savings account, you get a savings interest. If it's like maybe a larger amount, you want to do a fixed deposit, or what in America they call a certificate of deposit, it gets slightly larger. Now, it's not my favorite way of generating cash flow, but then it does generate cash flow. I'll tell you why it's not my favorite way of generating cash flow. The reason why is because typically interest rates tend to be below the rate of inflation. So typically, interest rates tend to be below the rate of inflation. So for example, right now in the United States, inflation is tipping towards 7%. No bank is going to give you 7%. No bank, except maybe you're putting in something like $1 billion. And then if you have $1 billion, there are better ways you can invest your money than putting it in a bank. So typically you're getting some money back, but then the money is below the rate of inflation. And I always tell people, if any investment, any cash flow that gives you less than the rate of inflation is not worth it. Now, my name is Ronald Mokri, and I've given you 7 ways. I've given you profit, royalties, commission, rent, dividend, rates, and then interest. Now, if you've watched this video and you have questions arising from this, you can put them in the comment section. My staff, God bless you. I love my staff. I love you guys. They're very good at curating comments. They bring them to me, and I'll do my best to respond to as many comments as I can. But remember, I do not have a Gmail email address. I do not have a Telegram channel. I do not have a WhatsApp forum. Scammers have seen that my videos tend to go viral, and so they've created a number of fake YouTube profiles with my image, and they approach people in the comment section of my videos telling them guideline, helpline, one-on-one mentoring, I will help you, more profitable information, and they've duped a number of people. I'm here to help people prosper. I'm not here to make people be poor. So be careful, and this is Ronald Mokri saying, God bless